This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Today, the championship in the Big Ten Conference is on the line. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the UCLA Bruins. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
Hey guys, checking in with the Bruins head coach before the game. His message to his team was, this is much more than just a top 15 matchup. He understands that whoever wins this game has a chance to shape the playoff bracket. And while they don't want to keep their eyes on that big prize and take it one play at a time, he wants his team to know what's on the line here today. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. You thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Buckeyes offense is up first today. From the beginning of camp, when teams assemble, one of the stated goals is to get to Indy to play for a Big Ten championship. This group has earned the right to be here. Now can they perform on this stage?
Chris, you're exactly right, and specifically with this group, as they told us, listen, they would love to win a national championship, but that's all out in front of them. Their first goal, win the conference, win the Big Ten right here in Indianapolis.
They'll tackle them right at the 31.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll hand it off. Oh, look out. He's got open space. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
Breaking tackles. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line. So they get a big game by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball wherever you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch. Wow, Chris, they come out of the gate swinging, and like Mike Tyson said, this defense, you've got to plan until you get punched in the face. Well, consider that the first punch to the face. Beautiful throw by the quarterback and a huge gain for the offense.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. Buckeyes come to the line with first and goal. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the false start backs him up. It's still first and goal, but it makes it more challenging. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Back to throw. It's Sayin. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he'll be brought down.
Chris, to me, this is not a terribly difficult decision. I think you go for this here on 4th down. Even if you don't get it in the end zone, they've got to start their first possession of the game inside their own 3. I think that's a win for you. You go for the 6 right here.
Now the Bruins call for a timeout. It's their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. BB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They go to the air to reach the end zone. You can't have a better start than that in a championship game. Right out of the gate, Joe, executing beautifully, and they draw first blood with that long drive.
Chris, it's goal number 1 for your offense to go out there, establish a rhythm, but try to get that first score of the game. That's exactly what they're able to do. Here's what I loved about it was the execution. Quarterback played well, offensive line played well, right down the field. What great rhythm they established here on the first drive.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Bruins offense comes out for their first possession today. This should be fun. A duel of 2 elite running backs, 2 of the best in the country. You don't see too many offenses these days, Joel, led by running backs. We've got a collision of 2 of them today.
Chris, for me, it's very simple today. The back that gets going is going to win the game because these 2 offenses run through these great running backs, and the one guy that can really establish himself and be productive, that team's going to win.
The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Chris, there's so many layers to this game. The conference championship, obviously, but also potentially a Heisman Trophy on the line. He has been so good all year long. If he has a big day today, he could take home that Heisman.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Iamaleava. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
you got? What else? Oh, back to mommy. Oh, okay. Hey. Oh, he did. Oh, okay, he back to the lead. What? 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 Don't the driver say something? Not the stop sign. The stop sign says stop. You might be tripping, man. We. Which one? You know they call pizza pie too. He's farming and bombing again. Ooh. I wonder if I put it at the bottom, would that help? Top of it. That's how we did. Hmm. What? 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 In the middle. Been here before. Been here before. Mhm. Hey, hey, hey.
That completion sets up a third down play. Takes the handoff. It's Knight. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
The game makes it second and medium. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver.
Man.
Takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Bruins will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Receivers are bunched together. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Damn it.
Over the middle, it's Smith. Solid game that moves the ball out of the 32. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Scanning the field, it's Sand.
Oh, man, I knew he was going to get beat.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field. Oh, they trap him for a sack. This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Worked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is the problem with taking a sack on 1st down. It's long yardage. Now they don't get a completion, and it's going to be 3rd and forever.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team at field position. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession?
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
He's past the marker and still going. Sees an opening. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Bruins looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
What? I'll take that. What?
Ohio State is on top here, Joel. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period.
Time out.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Scanning the field. It's Iamaleava. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
This is the perfect call against man defense. Those linebackers cannot keep up with the tight end as he's dragging across the formation. Just got to be on time as a quarterback, and here they are.
Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. The Bruins looking to cash in the red zone. Third and short to try to pick it up on the ground. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first time.
Damn, I thought I solved it. I kind of wonder if you do too much like cheese, like clump. I kind of wonder if that's what make it more like, you know what I mean? Like you probably gotta do more of a thinner layer. But it's hard to do. Huh? No, that's what I'm saying. I think if you do, no, it's kind of hard to put like a tool, or like you go too far into it, you're gonna kind of make it cheese top of it. I feel like being lighter handed with it is like risky. You risky being like that sauce kind of pizza, but maybe the way to go. Oh, close the refrigerator. Why you got the refrigerator open? You can put nothing in there. You don't want to take that. You want a piece of pizza? Here. Get your yogurt and get out. Here. I want to get my yogurt and that. Get your yogurt and get out. Here. No. It's buku. Come on. Oh, buku. The name ball. Yeah, I think I just had water in.
Now that's the hot one. I'm saying this one you done. Why do you put on other one but not that one? Why are you like
The other one was that square one though. I put food. I be.
I use for.
I call him Meanie Me. Quit and say, I call him Meanie Me.
The 15.
Nice job by this offensive line up front and the running back. Good vision, finding that soft spot in the defense, falling forward on 3rd and inches. He's able to move the chains, but that first down was created by the success on 1st and 2nd down. Staying on schedule, and that's certainly something that the defense is going to have to prevent.
And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Chris, this can be the hardest thing for an offensive play caller, but it really should be the easiest. Stay patient and keep taking what they give you. That's back-to-back runs for first downs. Until they prove they can stop that running game, continue to pound the rock. This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Grab behind the line. It's Knight. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Point after, knocked right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. To throw, it's Sayin. The receiver grabs it. Look out, he's got space ahead. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Grab behind the line, it's Jackson. They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
First down, looking to throw the football. Just flings it out of bounds and the pass rush closing in.
We got this speed like y'all got. We getting there.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's going to be incomplete after a great battle for the football that time.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
And the wideout goes in motion.
Yes, sir. We on there.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays to the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps on the outside.
It's clock. He's got a lane. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This offense is still clicking.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time. And when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
Point after, up and good. Bringing it out. It's Morgan. But he's got some space here. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava.
Oh, I threw it to the wrong person.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down.
I didn't know it was going to do that.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
This is just beautiful offense here. Quarterback playing with great timing. Wide receiver understands the defense that he's looking at. He's in the right spot, in the right timing, and the play caller has trust and faith in what he sees on the field and in his players. This is just quality stuff all the way around.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. Defense shoved him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, and he's in the clear now. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have first and goal.
Well, it looks like the offense caught him being aggressive. This defense took a shot. They sent everybody, and the quarterback saw it, got the completion, and that's a big gain down the field. Now this offense set up first and goal inside the 10-yard line. That is a great job of recognition by the quarterback. If the defense is going to be aggressive, you got to make them pay.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the run here, lets it go. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
Just get the sense that this quarterback really wants to force this football down the field, and even with the pressure, he's hurried. He just kind of jumps at this throw and forces it all the way down there. I feel like this is a bit ill-advised.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. This passing game is still on fire.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morgan. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. On first down, it's play action. Caught behind the line. It's Knight. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush, and here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab behind the line. It's Knight. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, you've got to be aware of this as a defense. It's third and long. You know that they're going to go to a screen pass. I don't understand what they're looking at here. This is clearly not the right defensive call. That's a play that you've got to expect to happen, and they were totally caught off guard.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. One more play before they head to the locker room. And looking to throw now on first down. He lets it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it.
But I don't know how we would fix that, though. I guess we'll perfect it in due time.
The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
On the run, it's Thomas. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
A lot of options here on 2nd and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Grab behind the line, it's Matthews. And the Bruins pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Ball handed to the running back. Oh, he's got open space. Here he goes. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Bruins. Powers into the end zone. Here's the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Here on Ohio State's sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. A new set of downs after that completion. Receiver in motion now. To the air. It's Sayin. The pressure's on. He just throws that one away. Took a big shot. But
come on,
avoids the sack.
Rare miss right here from the quarterback, and as a defense, maybe they can build on this. Now it's time to create some pressure and disrupt the timing of the quarterback. I think that's the only way that they're going to have any success stopping him. He's been too good so far today. So it's about disrupting the timing and getting that pass rush going.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart. He does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
This is so valuable for a defense to get the offense off schedule on first down. A nice tackle for loss, and now it's 2nd and long.
Second down play coming up. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They call the counter.
Oh, my God.
Here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
What a counter.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down.
Damn it.
QB to the tight end for a completion. Now play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets him up at the 24.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a 1st down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looks left and finds his target there. They can't stop him. Breaks free and he might be gone. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You've got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the UCLA offense takes the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Breaking into the clear. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. The offense really clicking here. To throw, it's Iamaleava. Defense is coming after him.
Keep going, keep going.
Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Chris, I thought that was a really good job by the quarterback, finding his running back, and he just drops it. Now you've got to go and be a leader. This is when a quarterback really makes his hay. You go up to your teammate and say, hey, I need you later in this game, shake it off.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, not all drops are created equal, and on 3rd down, it just feels like a bigger drop. And trust me, nobody feels worse than this wide receiver. So as a quarterback, you go over to the sideline, you've got to make sure to go up to that player, and you've got to be a leader. Tell him, hey, we're going to come back to you. We need you the rest of this game. He cannot go in the tank after that drop.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Here comes the rush. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? breaking free, end zone ahead. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. Got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way. I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's
caught. He's breaking free. Touchdown.
Oh, you want to try it? Oh. It's not like they warming up SpongeBob. They smoke all them cigarettes. I hate you. Oh yeah. That's why I say SpongeBob probably made more money had they, like if they changed to like Adult Swim right now. All them adults who grew up watching it in the 1990s, early 2000s, gonna be laughing their ass off watching that show. With them cuts and that too.
L.A. Great connection there for 6 points. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
Two strap on offense.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Guys, here on the Buckeyes sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say we have got to turn it up right now to see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly.
For sure.
Oh, would have been a big momentum shift with that play.
What's
but
up, buddy?
The penalty negates it.
Right.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, it has been tough sledding for him. He is under 3 yards per carry. There's just been very little space. This offensive line has not provided him the holes necessary to really churn up that ground game. Credit this defense so far. We'll see if they can continue to do it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Sayin. The sure hands. It's Smith. He's brought down quickly. A short
Hey, don't come here turning the lights on.
Closer to the marker.
Chris, I know this sounds crazy, but these are some of my favorite plays as a former quarterback. You get off coverage, and you can just take 3 yards. You take them, and now you're in manageable situations.
It's caught. He's got room. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. We go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust. He knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you can rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
Throwing up play
Oh,
action.
my God. What? Bro, look at this. What? Look at this.
This offense.
No, I gotta see that. Watch this. No, let's see him. I want to see what he did. What? But at the second play.
What? Oh, they wrong. Bro, they wrong. What?
Great scoring position now.
I think they need to change up the coverage here. Man coverage is just not going to work. Number one, this quarterback is seeing it really well, so his recognition allows him to attack these tight windows and find the matchup that he likes. Number two, you're not staying with this wide receiver on the outside. He is a matchup that you cannot defend.
Make it in. Let me tie it up. Make it in.
Defense. This defense got to change it up.
This should be the last play of the quarter.
It's late.
Looking to pass here on second down.
Oh, there you are.
Here comes the pressure. Here's the target, and it's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
All right, let's get this stop. Over here.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
That is exactly what they wanted to do on this drive. Take some time off the clock, get themselves into scoring range, and extend the lead to a two-possession lead here in the fourth quarter. Check, check, and check. Great job by this offense, and the kicker rolls out there and just buries it.
Come on. All right.
And here's the return from inside the 5.
Right now.
And he's brought down after a solid effort on that.
Where you put the other dude back up? You're my personal space now, sir. Boy, you done got fired mid-game from both spots. Uh-oh. I don't like that.
And the UCLA offense back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well.
Pass interference, ref.
Caught in the backfield. It's Ellis. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think the most important trait that a corner can have is actually the ability to be physical and tackle. Watch him get a tackle for loss on the outside. That's a massive play for the defense.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
The Bruins lining up here on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Gotta go. It's fast tempo. It's fast pace. You need the ball twice. You got to get this down the field as quickly as you possibly can. As a quarterback, it's time to start putting the ball in precarious situations. Take some risks. Force the ball down the field.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Coaches preach to us, Chris, every week that they want their defense to play fast and they want their defense to play physical. And here, this is a great example of that. There's contact at the quarterback when he's making the throw, making life difficult on him in the pocket. He makes a good throw, but guess what? Wide receiver contacted right at the catch point. This type of physical play is exactly what they've been talking about. Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
So down by multiple possessions here.
Running
The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Oh, and he's stuffed on 4th down. The defense rises up. Turnover on downs here. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He's going to hand this off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on 1st down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Tackle, but 1st down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here. Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6. Time and time again. They're doing a great job.
Oh, my God.
There's no doubt. And now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
They're set up perfectly here, Chris. I think it's time to run the football. You don't want to score too quick. Obviously, if they let you in the end zone, that's one thing. But I think it's time to run the rock like I'm talking about. Maybe get this in on 2nd down or 3rd down and really take some clock away from this opponent.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Now the Bruins call for a timeout. It's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap.
What are you doing? Go.
They're going to throw on 3rd and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. 4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? To the air, it's Sayin. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop. And that's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Breaks into the clear.
Oh, made a
He
wrong
stopped,
move.
but he gets a 1st down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. They lean on the running back to get the 1st down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on 1st down.
Damn.
Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Goes out of bounds after a big gain. He's just short of the 45. The Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pressure is coming. He's going to take off here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You love to see this as an offensive play caller. Now you're creating 2nd and short. Beautiful scramble by the quarterback. He gets himself up the field. Not quite a 1st down, but now it's time to take a shot. This is where you go heavy play action and put that ball down the field. 2nd and short is the perfect time for this play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
So incomplete pass on second down sets up a 3rd and inches. Back to throw. It's Maliava. Caught behind the line. It's Knight. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on 4th down. That's a good conversion. Now, the challenge is to maintain the momentum. Get this ball down the field. This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. He's got some space. Look out. He goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 20. And the Bruins looking to run some tempo here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. Caught near the sideline. It's Knight.
In order to be a good passing team, throwing the ball short, it has to be on time and accurate. This is late. It's too far outside. And he's got a toe tap just to get a catch. At this point, it's just good for the wide receiver that he's able to get a catch on it.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle made quickly. What? Gain to the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Conference champions. Not many would have attached that label to this team. There were a lot of skeptics, and they stumbled a few times along the way, Joel, but the resilience, keeping that belief, coming together after defeats is what got them here.
100%, Chris, and it was a great run for them. But remember, in this era, this is what makes it so great in the playoff. I think it's more about the way you're playing now versus what you've done for the entirety of the season, so they can take this momentum and maybe make a playoff run. I would not put it past this group.
That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. I ain't know who to focus on. They had too many people. Look at these niggas, they not even fast, bruh. Got skill and shit, but